Hello folks, welcome to Machine Removers Magazine TV. We're here with Irish Kobelco dealer McSharry Bros in Roscommon. We're here to look at two new Kobelco excavators, the SK130 and the SK140. Our technical journalist Darren Scully will take you through a full preview of both machines, and I think you're really going to enjoy it.
So here we are in McSharry Bros outside Roscommon town, where they have the brand spanking new Kobelco SK140-7. This machine was just launched during the summer and it comes in at 15 tons. This is what they believe is a machine that's really going to really get excited many contractors, particularly involved in groundworks, building of houses, and of course bigger construction jobs, because it's a zero tail machine and it carries a lot of punch for its size. So rather than you coming to see the machine, we're going to bring the machine to you. So let's take a closer look at the SK140-7. This model comes fitted with a Strickland bucket and with the Tefra quick hitch from Hill Engineering. Of course, the guys here in McSharry will supply you with any bucket or quick hitch that you require. Of course, it comes fitted with all the pipework necessary for your attachments. But what Kobelco have done with this machine compared to the Dash 6 is that the digging cycle times are down 10% and the digging bucket breakout force is up a whopping 17%. The 140 comes fitted with the Isuzu Stage 5 compliant engine, and what Isuzu have done with this, with Kobelco compared to the previous model, is that they have increased power by 10% at the same fuel burn. So it's very much a step in the right direction. I suppose one of the most difficult parts of construction is when you are working in an isolated area or you're working on a site that's far away from a road, so it's hard to get a fuel bowser down to you. But don't worry, because the boffins in Kobelco have also thought of that. And inside here they have given us a refueling pump. So you get your 50-gallon drum, you stick in your hose, you suck up the motion lotion, you put it away, you close the door, you get in the cab, you get back to work, job done. As you can see, Kobelco have given a lot of thought on how to lay out the machine and to make life very easy for the operator and indeed for the plant fitter when it comes to servicing. So of course we have our mighty hydraulic pump here, and beside it then we have the filters such as the fuel filter there, the engine oil filter and the hydraulic filter here, all very easy to get to. Many years ago I remember a time that you had to be trained by the Moscow State Circus as an acrobat to service machine. Thankfully those days are gone. With the Kobelco 140, it's all about making things very easy for the operator when it comes to maintaining his machine. And of course, they've also made sure they put in a nice screen guard here to protect the cooling pack. And again, it's very simple to take out. So just push a lever there, out comes your screen. Now I can clean it down outside, get rid of all the dust and all the accumulation that you get during a working day or over the working week. And you just slide it back in, pop it in, job done. Not only have they made improvements outside the machine and on the machine's performances, but they've also done a beautiful job here in the cab, including this beautiful Grammar air suspension seat. And what I really like that Kobelco have done is they've attached the joysticks onto the side of the seat, so when you are working hard, moving up and down, the joysticks move with you. There's a lovely sunroof on this SK140, but it comes with a rock guard. So you probably say, well, if I get a bit of dirt or muck up there, how am I going to clean it? They thought of that too. So what you do is you very quickly just hop out of the seat in your beautiful cab. You reach up here, you pull your lever, you lift up the guard, you clean away the dirt, you drop it down, you lock it, you hop back in. Back to work in seconds. So this beautiful Grammar seat that's super comfortable It comes with many different adjustments and settings. So whether you're tall or small, and of course then for the air pump here, which brings the height of the seat up and indeed brings it back down again. So whether you are a jockey or a sumo wrestler, this seat will be perfect for you. So not only have Kobelco done a fantastic job on the design of the machine and what it does from the outside, but also they've done a great job here inside. The most important part of the machine is the operator's office. They've made this beautiful wide, large cab, great visibility all around, and even for a tall guy like myself, plenty of leg room and this great adjustable seat. And what I really like is the way they've laid out all the controls and switches, and there's a switch for everything and it's all in its place. And I love this beautiful screen here, this digital screen that gives you all the important information. And what I really like is the camera setup, because if I go into the this knob control here and just enter that, I can now change the type of camera layout that I want, and I just click in there and I go back outside, and now I have this amazing overview. So it's like a hover position, and being in a helicopter looking down on the digger, and it gives me this fantastic view here. So it's really safe, and of course I can change the various angles because there's a camera located on either side of the machine. So wherever you're working, it's going to give you that extra degree of safety. They've got all the various settings here also on the machine, including the speed modes and whether you want to go into eco or indeed which I also like is the attachments, because you can fit the different attachment speeds, hydraulic speeds, through the screen here. And of course we've got a rock breaker there, and then we've got a grab, and of course coming soon to many sites in Ireland will be the tilt rotator, so we'll also have that option as well. But they've done a really nice job on it. It's very easy to use. You don't have to be an expert on the PlayStation or the Xbox to navigate your way around it. It's very simple, very straightforward, very informative. And the layout of the switches is really nice. And they've got some LED backlights, so in the early mornings or the late nights, or if you're working the Ghoster, you can see where all the buttons are. And of course, once again, very well laid out, very spaced out, very easy to get to, and very straightforward. And as we speak, my bum is getting warm because they have a seat warmer in it as well, and I need to switch that off shortly, but it's very welcome on this cold winter's day, and I'm sure it'll be very useful for many operators in the Irish climate. And of course they've got this inbuilt Bluetooth, so you can speak to whoever you need to speak to on the phone, which is controlled here. And of course you've got a cracking radio, and with a cracking sound. Listen to this. I like it a lot. It's good. So there you go. This is the Kobelco SK140-7, the very newest model that is now available from McSharry's. If you are a contractor that's involved with groundworks and of course utilities, or even an agricultural contractor, this is a machine I think you really need to see. It's beautifully designed, it's beautifully put together, it's got everything you would need to do a very good job, and of course it's a machine that will deliver on performance, and it's also a machine I think that's really going to take off here in Ireland. Only available from McSharry Bros here in Roscommon, the new Kobelco 140-7.